And I came to know it's not about just imparting a knowledge or transactional knowledge. It's just as ma'am say that it's about transaction of transformation. So when I went to the my school and give my first lecture in a school, I just completed my topic and they said, ma'am, we already know about it. So it's not about just imparting a knowledge. You have to transform yourself. You have to match their level. Sometimes teachers have to change their strategies, not about that follow the route one. So I recently completed my internship in a school, private school, and I faced various challenges. And I came to know it's not about just imparting a knowledge or transactional knowledge. It's just as ma'am say that it's about transaction of transformation. You doesn't have to translate the knowledge. You just have to adopt also. You have to change yourself. Just like a soil, it's a phase now, just like a soil provide a foundation for a plants. We also have to change ourselves and give a nourishment for our students. uh, आई मीन टू से लाइक आप कहते हैं ना कि मिट्टी एक चिकना होता है, आप जिस तरीके से शेप देते हैं, तो हमें भी अपने आप को चेंज करना पड़ता है. अगर बच्चे जिस 21st century के हैं, दे आर नॉट ऑल द सेम. दे आर ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग, दे हैव मोर नॉलेज मोर देन अस. हम जितनी नॉलेज सोचते हैं ना कि ओके इनके पास, उनके पास उतनी ज्यादा होती है. एंड आई रियली फील अबाउट इट. So when I went to the my school and give my first lecture in a school, I just completed my topic and they said, ma'am, we already know about it. And I just like, okay, you know about it. So I just went to my teacher and seek her guidance what to do. And she tell us that you have to do this and you have to impart the knowledge or a quiz. I said okay ma'am. Then I went home, I created a Kahoot quiz, I gave the link. I just, for 2 days, I know, okay, now finally I grasped the students' attention. But after 2 days, I feel again, ki okay, unki attention, I suddenly lose their attention. Then I just again seek my teachers and they said, you have to find their basic understanding or a basic interest. Then one day I just resigned, gave one period and just asked, what do you like about it? And they say, ma'am, we like this game. Or we like, creating a canvas, we like creating a this. Matlab, they are all talking about the AI various tools. And some of them say, okay, ma'am, we like anime. I just know what is anime. I just have to go back to our home and just like, so what is this? And next time when I just created as the stories for them, then I have to create digital stories. And the story should include, anime characters. And trust me, ma'am, it was such a wonderful experience for me when I created this. And the whole, class was so good. I can't express in a words. And it's not about I only came to know. It's not about just imparting a knowledge. You have to transform yourself. You have to match their levels. They know how to use. And suddenly one thing that I recently faced is about plagiarism. I gave them homework about some tenses and all, and they just came back. I feel proud. Ki, okay, they know. But when I checked their homework, I came to know they are plagiarism. They are plagiarized. So I use plagiarism checker on an app. Just I came to know they are all plagiarized. So I went to the home and discussed that what should I do. It's take me a lots of time. Then okay, I have to do another thing. I have to follow another strategy for that. Then I just said okay. Now let's do one thing. You have to create the same thing, but in your own point of view. So these are instant strategies that I have to follow next day. Sometimes you will feel the difficulty, ma'am, how can I do, why should I do, we do that. You have to get, it's a fun, let's not you, it's not about right or wrong, you have to do it by your point of view. So I think it's a good thing. So sometimes teachers have to change their strategies, not about that follow the route one. And it's also good a constructive approach. As I am a science teacher, sometimes there are topics that I can't always use the lab. There are some topics like reproduction in plants, I can't show them. So I had to also use the virtual labs or virtual teachers sometimes. So their interest is making their classes. So I think it's a good one. A teacher should be, for my media accordingly, a teacher should be a multi-talented person. She should know ki, that students that you are going to deal is 21st centuries. They knows more about it. The more we think na ki okay, it's their limit. They are more beyond it. So we have to change this and we have to keep with their praises. There are some I face so many that I can't express in a word that sometimes I have to went there my college and discuss with the teacher and they guide us ki okay, bacha, you have to now follow these strategies. Now you have to do this one. Now you have to do this one. And I'm like, ma'am, how can I deal with all those things just one single day? How can I make the lesson plan? I have to also make the classroom management, and I also have to make the attendance registers. I have to make all those things. And ma'am said, but now you are becoming a teacher more and more. Like sometimes managing a class is a huge one, especially when you're taking the students in a labs also. They are just like touching this instrument, and you have to make the practicals more carefully. So it's a hectic one, but end of the day, when you saw their smiles and they say, okay ma'am, we got it, now you feel like okay, now we achieved something when they say that, and give the responses. This was a huge, you can't express in a word when they say ma'am, we got it, and they also give the answers the question you ask in a different way or by changing a language. So I think this is a wonderful day, and wonderful, my memories are still there. I can't forget those days. So that's all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, sir.